And it tells us that our intelligence services have assessed
You don't want a panic. He might be busy.
dangerous, so they clearly know that something is up. And we'll
Oh my God, what's that saying now?
What's that?
We interrupt to bring news that the Ministry of Defence has reported what it refers to as a number of large order detonations in the seas off the coasts of Syria and Turkey. No details or confirmation of these reports attributed to local NATO observers have been received as yet, but it is understood that one of these attacks was targeted against key supply vessels carrying fuel and ammunition to NATO forces. We believe that there is footage of the attack from a military observation vessel, and we hope to have that shortly. In further breaking news, the government has taken control of British Airways and all cross-channel ferries. They say it's a temporary step to help move troops to Europe. Thousands are stranded at Heathrow and Gatwick.
They're going to
The Royal
use
Navy
stuff
is to
on
guard the
trips.
North Sea oil rigs. The MOD have described it as a prudent precautionary measure.
What do you mean the
Because the Russians will press the button just like that. Putin's an asshole. He's a nut. He's a nut job.
Russian troops have crossed the border into Estonia and Latvia.
Look.
International observers have reported a significant
That's him getting nearer.
involving an estimated
He's ready to press the
75,000
button.
Russian troops and a number of tank divisions and missile
Standing for a
battalions.
fucking war.
Heavy fighting
Oh,
has been
oh,
reported
no.
along the border areas, but Russian forces
Start a war.
That's him already invaded Latvia and Estonia.
capitals of both
Who, Putin?
Russia.
an estimated
That's getting
55,000
nearer and nearer now.
So why them? What have they done?
Armour divisions have surrounded the strategically important cities of Narva and Belarus in Estonia.
Oh God, what happened here?
In Latvia, in an attack led by elite Russian special forces.
That's him invading.
Russian troops
Bloody
and
hell,
heavy
I thought
armour
something
divisions
get
based in
blown up. There was like a big
Belarus and in the
background
Soviet
noise.
enclave of Kaliningrad
Russian heavy tank
have also been massively
possession
crossed the
tank
border
everything
of
across the
Lithuania.
borders. That's
With
him
incursions
moving
of
in
Russian
already.
fighter and surveillance
We're getting
aircraft
nearer.
already being reported in Lithuanian
I'll take the kids upstairs. Take the kids upstairs.
Upstairs, go.
Up you go, Grace. Grace. In 5 minutes, Dad's going to bring you one up.
Right, get one of the sweets in a minute, darling.
What are you doing, Dad?
The Russian ambassador to the United States is currently meeting with senior officials at the White House in what is being described as a frank and earnest exchange of views about the growing international crisis.
They've used nuclear weapons already.
What do you mean they've used them? How have they
They've
used
used it
them?
already.
On who?
The naval fleets, British naval fleets, and we're 30 odd miles away from bloody Fastlane.
Go, go, go. Upstairs.
Shh, guys, come on. 2 minutes.
Go back, go.
They used to it off. Don't text Tam just now because they've been high alert, Kelly.
They probably won't have their phones on them anyway. From where?
Oh, he hasn't seen it.
What's that?
He's pressed the button already.
What's that?
He has.
Give me a press button, Billy.
Hundreds of
have left
Russian
Andrews Air Force Base in Air Force One and are likely to remain airborne until the crisis has ended.
Air Force One? Is that the President? Air Force One, the President?
Yes.
Oh, then, I don't know what you America's president.
Aha! He's been evacuated as well as the Queen, so they're alright, they're all safe.
So they're in bunkers underneath.
Aye, very good, innit? So where are we going then?
It's not a joke.
Joining an already substantial contingent of naval vessels in international waters.
In the UK, military and civilian
What the hell's that? Look, look, look.
preparations to respond to the growing crisis. All non-essential and elective surgeries.
Oh my God, what's that saying now? Look, look, what's that saying at the bottom? US President.
Non-critical patients to make way for potential cases.
So where's that, Dad? Where's that at the moment?
A number of American B-52 long-range bombers and B-2
What's Theresa May? Appeals for Cam? Theresa May appeals for Cam?
primary forward staging.
There, British Prime Minister Theresa May appeals for Cam. US, what's that, SA?
It's not known whether the bombers will
See,
be
airborne
directly
commands.
in the conflict off the coast of Syria, or whether they will be
Who are you
deployed to
messaging?
the Baltic states to defend Latvia and Lithuania against the Russian
Billy,
military
don't
invasion.
text him because if he's coming home.
What's that? Where's that? Where is this? I don't know where this is.
Staying airborne.
It doesn't say.
Forces attack
Where's-
outskirts of Riga.
where's that?
Yeah.
Wax surveillance
Estonia.
aircraft, along with several airborne refueling.
NATO Central confirms over 2,000 troops killed and over 800
Oh my God.
unaccounted for. This is no
The
joke.
Polish government has expressed their concern about the accumulation of Russian
That's got nothing to do with Estonia. It's nothing to do with it. This is a Russian.
pushed towards Germany.
Rumours persist that tactical nuclear weapons have been used against British and US Navy warships. This is bad.
So what am I saying?
Likely to be targeted by Russia in any significant move of its army towards
Just texting everybody.
And they don't text Hannah if he's on holiday.
in Warsaw and Krakow, prompting fears that moving
Alec.
people away from major cities might interfere with the deployment of troops and military vehicles to key defense positions.
Where's that? Where's that, Dad?
Civilian and commercial air traffic in this region has been suspended.
Because you know better, I don't have a clue, so it doesn't really update you.
Troops massing in Poland and Lithuania. They're going to slowly march through Europe now.
Who is? Russia?
Russia. It's unclear how effective.
But then who's going to let them do that?
Unless you stop them.
Who?
Somebody's going to play. They've already
Look at the size of us compared to them.
Sophie Jones, who was stationed
Hey, why country can't he fight all
somewhere in the
countries?
Mediterranean Sea.
Surely.
Have you seen the size of
Hang on,
Russia?
hang on. Look, this is them.
Exact location
This has been planned.
and we believe that they have updated information about the type of weapons used by Russia against NATO forces. Sophie, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Sophie, joining us on the call is our military advisor, Sir Norman Fairchild.
Dad, drink your drink, you need that.
Can you tell us as much as you can about latest developments in the conflict?
Things are moving very quickly. From what started earlier today is a rumour that Turkish forces had fired on Russian jets to a situation where NATO and Russian forces have been firing directly on each other. As you know, there has been a significant presence
President Putin has asserted the right of Russia to defend legitimate cultural and political interests
but no one had
in
anticipated
former
that the situation
Soviet
had changed
territories.
so
The
quickly.
Russians
And there
attack
has been a great deal
their
of
Turkey.
confusion as NATO forces have tried to
Are you
respond.
Jason said just now?
He's in Turkey, aye.
Russians
And Laura and the boys.
Only one person
And we
alive
can
in the
report
bunk
significant losses
No.
on NATO vessels and Navy personnel as a result. US and British warships have been returning sorties of fighter
James.
aircraft are engaging with Russian forces, and as you can imagine, casualties are significant.
Sophie, we believe...
What's that now? What's that saying now?
Recorded not long
Mum,
ago, which
what's
we
it
are
saying?
keen to share with our military expert. Can you
Just
tell us
asking
something
Billy,
about
I'm not
this?
Russian forces seize control of Latvian capital, Riga. Riga's been captured by the Russians already. That's what it says.
Ammunition and military equipment,
Maria.
which of course is critical to the ability of NATO forces to sustain this battle. We understand that Russian submarines have
James,
used their torpedoes
put it back, please.
to supply convoys,
Thank you.
as well as warships.
Where's that, Dad?
But what is significant here is that in each case a massive explosion has occurred, almost too big to describe. We have thought the
Oh, that's a big explosion, probably.
ammunition storage vessel.
Where?
But the fact
About
that
that,
we
see, that's a
have
big
two
explosion.
such
What?
explosions reported suggests
Look, look, look,
that this is
look.
not the case.
They said they're going to bring it live in a minute.
Go on, let's follow it.
Oh my God.
Right, James, come on, sit beside Granny.
Been a massive explosion. Too bad it's
away
exploded.
from the camera. What happens next is an intelligence
I know,
shock.
listen.
It seems to be detonation under
Oh,
Oh my God. The fuck's that?
and must have wiped out at least 20 or 30
That's
vessels in one go.
nuclear missiles.
Let's go straight to our military expert for his view on this incredible footage. Can you tell us what type of weapon you think the
They
Russians...
probably hit a ship.
Well, I
The
have to
weapons.
say that this is very disturbing.
Oh my God. Is that going to wipe that ship out?
That's a nuclear weapon. There he is. There's a mushroom. That's a mushroom. That's a cloud. And then there's a blast. There's a... It sucks all the oxygen out.
I strongly suspect that they
It's
used
really
a
cool.
T5
You would see that from Cyprus.
which
Look at that.
I remember what it's Cyprus.
kilotons.
What big rain.
Certainly
Oh my God. That's the same one. No, that's the same one. Is it not just repeating it?
I have to say that this brings us into a completely different type of game. There is absolutely no way that NATO can compete against this type of weaponry by relying purely on its
That's it. It's done.
So the question is how they will choose to respond in light of this.
You know what?
What the fuck's that?
Receiving reports that the Russian Air Force has bombed several military installations in Poland.
Poland-
And the Russian
Poland, I mean,
tanks and heavy armor divisions have
Theresa May said she would press the button. She better fucking hurry up.
the city of Brest, which must surely mean that they will push directly towards the city of Warsaw.
Russia and
Did she? Did she say she pressed the button?
Neither-
What button? What bloody button?
NATO Central Command confirms Russian invasion of Poland.
Sir Norman, what is your assessment of the situation given this latest news?
Where the hell's that?
That's
How many come in?
Surprising.
So was that Poland?
Clearly, this is
Aye.
a very worrying
What?
development. And there can be no doubt now that this is part of an orchestrated and premeditated strike by Russia against the West. The situation is on a knife edge. NATO will have to
World
respond.
War III. In fact, World War III wouldn't
Wales
exist.
is totally unprepared for
Press
this
the
type
red
of
button.
scenario, but the
Over
West
here,
is so
you're
reluctant
finished.
to use
Simple.
battlefield
Finished.
What man are you
nuclear
going to see
weapons.
60?
Likely the
You might
fourth
know.
band of NATO
Depending on what's going to happen.
Where's that? Oh my god, what the hell's that? What the hell is that?
is far better prepared.
This is the
I
Russians.
think we're in serious trouble here.
That's what he's saying.
Sorry to interrupt. Let's continue the commentary, but we have breaking news of a
Just
significant
bring that back
explosion
Wait a minute.
in Yorkshire, along with Britain's ballistic missile early warning system in what appears to be the first direct attack against UK forces on British soil.
They've done it already.
Done what?
Fucking done it already.
Air Force Base in Greenland and on Clear Air Force Station in
God.
Alaska
What do you mean,
from what
done
appears to be
what?
submarine-launched ballistic missiles. Sir Norman, this is clearly a strategic move by Russian military commanders.
That's going to
All of these
get. That's going to
military
blow
bases
down the
are part
roads.
of
You
a
better.
network of early warning radar systems designed to detect a nuclear launch against the West and to help to target
Where's that?
nuclear warheads. NATO has quite a substantial anti-ballistic missile system, but it relies on accurate targeting. So without these advanced radar capabilities,
Where's that?
we'll be more or less shooting blind. It's pretty clear that we're going to get into a real shooting match very soon.
Alec,
So
look at
I think we should.
And who's that? Who's this?
Because things
Alex.
go wrong very quickly.
This is not good.
We never get involved anyway, you're alright.
Of course we get, well then.
This environment in which we meet today is dark. This nuclear saber rattling of Russia.
Yes!
And just
What's a saber attack?
It's destabilizing and it's dangerous. And this is something which we are addressing, and it's also one of the
Let's
reasons
jump in
why
the
we
car,
now
go
are.
north.
What do you mean go north? Go, what now?
You're 32 miles to the fast lane. You're finished.
We are
dying?
You're finished if they hit fast lane. You're finished. That's where all the nuclear weapons are.
Is
Really hit here.
They've already hit here.
provides deterrence and
And we've just had more breaking news that thermonuclear bombs of undetermined strength have exploded at NATO military headquarters in Brussels and at a major US military
Germany?
radar base in Wiesbaden,
Are you actually kidding?
Hell.
resulting in the reported
Brussels,
destruction of
Germany,
the city
opposite
of Mainz and the outskirts of Frankfurt.
Oh Jesus. Oh fuck.
Shall I go and get another vodka?
No. I want to know what's going on here. This has never happened since World War II. Never.
James, say that.
This is an emergency broadcast from the BBC. Confirmation of a nuclear attack against this
Oh my
country
God.
has been received.
Told you.
Please stand by for further information. This is not a test.
That's even funny, by the way. So what happens now?
Jump in the car and get to hell out of here.
To where?
It's
To
down
where?
the road, it's no joke.
Broadcast from the BBC. Confirmation of a nuclear attack against this country has been received.
Told you.
Please stand by for further information. This is not a test.
It's not a test, it's only going to repeat itself.
Alec.
You're in the firing zone. Tara, come in.
Tarek.
This is an emergency broadcast from the BBC. Confirmation of a nuclear attack against this country has been received.
This is finished.
The threat level is extreme, meaning that a major attack is imminent. All airports
Russians.
and
No, it's an
airports for
imminent.
military
What
use.
does that mean?
Non-essential
No.
telephone
No.
have been
No.
disconnected.
So now,
Civilians
what do you
are
want to
advised
do?
stay
Do you want to
indoors.
sit here, do nothing? Or do you jump in the motor, Alec?
I've been drinking.
Do you want to? I don't give a fuck. You can laugh. Fast lanes down the road. You go north. What do you want to do?
Well, look how you get it.
Against this country has been received.
I've sent a fucking email. Did he? Fuck off.